Bitcoin and Dogecoin, how Trump reacted and what you need to do. There have been multiple occasions when Bitcoin and Dogecoin were named together. Recently, Elon Musk named his two favorite coins to date because he is fascinated with both cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and it has been a topic of debate since Tesla started investing in Bitcoin. In any case, do you think that this coin could have more potential compared to what it currently offers? People's comments are capable of conveying a lot of meaning. One such comment is from the ex-president of the United States. But what did the former President Donald John Trump say about them? Stay tuned to find out. Hello everyone to Crypto Buzz, where we share all the buzz happening in the crypto world and try to give our honest opinion to help you with your research and keep you up to date. If you are new here, then subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. With that said, let's jump into our video. The cryptocurrency Bitcoin has been a center of controversy ever since the introduction of the new services about high energy consumption. Each transaction has had a different person putting the numbers on the table and revealing the facts behind how this cryptocurrency works. The developers have had to think of something a lot more energy efficient. The 707 kilowatt-hour energy being used for a single transaction is something that could produce equivalently the same amount of carbon emissions as that of 75 gallons of gasoline being burned, and this number is just for a single transaction. Let us get into the number a bit deeper, going by the current number of transactions in 24 hours based on the numbers in the charts, which is 192,912 as of May 30, 2021. We will be able to see that the value is greater than 14,468,400 gallons, considering the value is considerably lower than the value it used to be back in time. This means so far more gasoline was used in one day this week than 459,314 barrels, and to make matters even stranger with Bitcoin, this is the day that the price is dropping from 50,000 ranges into 35,329 that it is on this date. It is a fact that the exponential change is unsustainable and the energy consumption is unsustainable in the long term, so we will have to watch this development. Not just Elon Musk, however, the government may intervene the same. Despite the fact that Elon Musk works in a sustainable manner and tries to avoid destructive actions with regard to the environment, there is no reason why the entrepreneur would be forced to deal with such technicalities with regards to cryptocurrency. Until this point in time, he was ignoring the fact that he had invested $1.5 billion into the coin but was not even aware that it existed. Likewise, the fact that he accepted more money as payment for electric cars that were produced by his company only to discover half a year after they were produced that the electricity consumption in his company was profoundly high. There were just so many people who couldn't comprehend it. This certainly cannot be the case with the government. Even though the recent Biden administration has begun playing an increasingly pivotal role in the cryptosphere, Bitcoin has been around for quite a while now. Before the current administration has been making attempts to address regulation of cryptocurrency, Trump had already expressed his opposition to the concept. He recently posted a 3-part Twitter thread in which he expressed concern over the illegal activities that could occur in the absence of any forms of regulations. This includes drug sales with no records or accountability, which could also cause embezzlement. And the very fact that the value of this is just drawn from the air was just something he could not even think of having in an economy. The volatility of cryptocurrency is yet again being criticized by him. Going into it from the perspective of Warren Buffett, you will notice a lot of similarities. Hence, the question that is being posed here is this the only reason they hate the concept to such an extent? What's next? The issue is much broader than we thought. He also criticized Facebook's then popular libraries of virtual currencies by saying virtual currencies could not possibly have their own standalone system. As Trump pointed out, there is nothing stopping Facebook from becoming a bank as well, but in order to do so they would have to apply for a banking charter and become subject to banking regulations just like all other banks. It does not matter whether it is national or international. The tweet was straightforward, had no means of misinterpretations, or in other words was clear to bring further clarity. He says that they have only one real currency, that is the US dollars in the USA. It is stronger and more dependable in all aspects. He also says the dollar is by far the most dominant currency in the entire world and will stay the same way. Consistently tweeting the way he does in the manner that he does seems to indicate that he is very desperate to make sure that such new cryptocurrencies won't keep popping up every single day. It's here that the story takes a turn. Until this point, you've probably noticed how hateful people are towards Bitcoin. However, being a politician, his views will certainly be criticized in a huge fashion. Here is where we saw Brian Armstrong comment on what Donald Trump said about cryptocurrencies. He said this may represent an important success for the technology. Then he explained how things have developed in the past and the 4 stages of the journey. The first thing that could happen was the ignorance through which the concept of cryptocurrencies has passed. It is then followed by a phase of laughter where government officials laugh at the problem for how it is. This is followed by fighting against it and ends up with the win of the cryptocurrencies. He congratulated everyone for being able to make it to level 3, that is the fight phase. This fight is something that's very crucial, as this is when the clear potential will be spotted. The increased visibility of cryptocurrency will not leave any room for errors, so any small mistake will be easily spotted, meaning that cryptocurrencies will have to ensure that things run in the best interest of the users, thereby ensuring the cryptocurrency's continued worth. As a result, they continue to gain support. A loss of support could mean the end of the entire concept for something that runs solely on the market sentiments and the investors' trust, and no other form of work as such. It's important to make sure that they retain them. Despite this tweet being made around a year ago, the issue between President Joe Biden and President Donald Trump has not been settled. Joe Biden's perspective was in fact a disclosure. He says that he does not have any Bitcoin and neither would he ask anyone to send him anything. In short, it seems that his perspective is the same, and yet, the comment made by him also seems a bit vague if you are wondering why he is disagreeing with this idea. According to The Economy, we can pretty much say that their perspectives are running parallel if he comes out with the same points that Trump did. Cryptocurrency does not just spring from a definition, it also stems from technology. If any investor invests in cryptocurrency for the benefits it offers and not because of the hype, he or she will benefit. A simple overview of all the benefits and a clarification of the alleged non-traceability will allow for the service provider to easily respond to customer inquiries. It is important that they understand the concept of cryptocurrencies after they have learned everything about them. As far as the investors are concerned, a major point that needs to be kept in mind is the regulations that the government may come up to make sure that things do not go as they fear they might as they try to curb a bit of regulation. We'll see some major changes in the manner in which cryptocurrencies are running on today's date. This change is needed to be apprehended prior and adapted to make sure that none in the community face a major loss in the process. Further ahead, other countries like India that have been on the verge of banning any crypto transactions throughout the territory, which yet again could act as an indication for other countries to follow. Speaking specifically about India, with the second largest population in the world, a ban there could mean a lot for cryptocurrencies. This therefore is another aspect that the investors need to keep an eye on. The story for Bitcoin from this point could be even harder. Given the fact that we now have solid numbers about the energy efficiency it provides, accumulating that with the current issues, the investors need to be very aware of the entire situation. In regards to Dogecoin, however, if the government continues its stance and lets the concept roll as it has been for the past few years, we will see Dogecoin overtaking a lot of other coins in the chart. We hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you leave us a like and also comment below on your thoughts about their perception. What I am wondering is if former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden's interpretation of cryptocurrencies is accurate. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. Remember that opportunities not taken are success points missed. And if you have made it this far, consider leaving a like to this video, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Until then, happy investing. See you in our next video.